Hey guys, so welcome to another video. So this video we're going to talk about self-acceptance. I remember I used to struggle with this for so long, and I still have some things that I need to work on in my life, but I feel like self-acceptance is really difficult when you grow up in a very with in a lifestyle that's very different from the lifestyle that you want to live in your heart. Because I know some people grow up poor, and then people grow up with those poor mindsets and poor beliefs, and then but in their heart, like, they know there's a whole nother world out there, but everyone around them be like, you should live life like this, you need to be careful what you do with money is scarce, money is this, money is that. But you in your heart, you know that there is something so much greater than money, but you choose to kind of just follow what the information that was given to you. And it's normal to do that, because like when you're kids, like, you follow your parents because you look up to your parents. That's pretty much who gave you life. Your mom and your dad gave you life, so of course you're going to want to follow their beliefs, and you're going to want to follow their views, and you're going to want to follow everything that they stand for. But then you get to a point where you graduate high school or you graduate college, and then you're kind of just sitting here like, well, my parents kind of taught me to be like this, and then society teaches me to be like this, but the person that I want to be is not like that. So that's why I'm here talking about self-acceptance, because I feel like self-acceptance isn't just being like, oh, well, like, I accept my body for this because society tells me I need to accept my body, or society tells me that my body needs to look this way, or society tells me that my hair needs to look this way, or society tells me all of these other things. Like, there's so much noise coming up at us, and especially like when you're young, like, you don't know anything about the world. That's the thing, like, you just don't know. You have no clue about the world. And then they put so much pressure on us at a young age to know what we need to know in like 20, 30, 40 years. Like, they tell us that we need to know where our life is going to look like in like 5, 10, 20 years. Like, they make us plan like what jobs we're going to have when we're 16. We haven't even gotten out of high school yet. Like, and you're telling me that I need to know what I want to do when I'm 16? It's not realistic, because we keep changing and we keep evolving and we keep growing as people. Some people know what they want to do at a young age, and some people don't. And if you're in the category of people who do not know what they want, that's okay. I feel like society puts so much pressure on us to know what we want, but no one knows. Like, I met this one coworker. She's 36, and she just told me, I finally know what I want to do. She's 36. Okay? I met people even older than that who saying they still don't know what they're doing. So I feel like it's very unrealistic. So that's why I'm saying, like, if you're young right now, the advice that I would give to you is do what you want, like, in your heart. Like, really do what you want. Okay? Like, if society is telling you, like, go to college, if you don't want to go to college, don't go to college. Okay? Do not go to college. Oh my gosh, do not go to college. That's like the worst thing that you can do if you don't want to do it. Because I know there's times where, like, people are like, oh, I really think you should go to college. Like, college, you're gonna make so much money, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. But the reality of things, like, I'm not in college anymore, and I ended up getting a job that does not go with my degree. And people who don't have any degrees, they have the potential to already make $80,000 in my field. And like, they don't have a degree, they don't have no debt, they don't have nothing. Okay, they have no debt. Like, they just can start making that money right off, like when they turn 18. Like, of course, I'm not going to say it's going to be easy. Like, you still have to apply, you have to try. That's the number one thing. You have to try. Because if you don't try, then how do you expect to get anything in life? But going back on to acceptance. But yeah, like I said, like, accept yourself. Like, if you know you don't want to go to college, don't go to college. If you want to go to college, go to college. If you feel like you have a path in college, but you don't know exactly what you want to do, go to college. And I know there's people who tell you, like, don't go to college if you don't know what you want to do. But if you feel like in your body, in your soul, you feel that there is something there for you in college, do it. Just stop listening to other people. I'm telling you, like, stop listening to outside noise. Eventually, you have to get back into yourself and accept that, like, I feel like college is a good thing for me. Now, if you don't feel like college is a good thing for you, don't go. Do not go. Okay? I don't recommend it. Like, if you know, like, I fucking hate school. I hate school. Then why are you in school? Come on. Like, be for real. Why are you in school? You know? Like, be for real. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Like, learn to accept yourself. And also with how you dress. You know, I feel like there's so many different religions and there's so many different cultures when it comes to dressing, but I just feel like you should just wear what you want. Okay? Be young. Be 20, be 18. Be your age. And if you don't want to dress like your age, then dress older than your age. But I'm telling you, like, we change and we grow, okay? So what you want right now isn't going to be what you want later. That's why I'm saying, like, you have to accept yourself right now. Like, right now. Like, if you want to go out and wear, like, something skimpy, like wear some booty shorts and a crop top, girl, wear them booty shorts and that crop top. No one's going to stop you. No one's going to stop you. Like, if people look at you or say anything, let them, okay? Girl, go rock it. Now, on the other side, like, if you want to be more modest and you want to be more classy, but you're 18, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. It really doesn't matter. It all depends on what you want. That self-acceptance. And self-acceptance isn't just accepting the good parts of yourself. It's also accepting the bad parts of yourself too. Let's say that you're an envious person. Let's say that you're a jealous person. Let's say you're a mean person. Let's say you're a negative person. Accept it. It is okay. I'm going to tell you this. It is okay to not be perfect. It is okay to not have everything figured out. It's okay to not be the healthiest in the room. It's okay to not be the most beautiful in the room. It's okay. It really is. You'll be okay. All right? Now, on the flip side, if you want those things, that is okay too. Like, if you want to be the prettiest in the room, if you want to be the baddest, okay? Like, if you want to be, like, the best, you want to be the best. Like, it does not matter. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to go within yourself. Find a quiet place. If you're religious, pray. If you are spiritual, meditate. I feel like meditation helps whether you're spiritual or not, whether you're religious or not. I feel like meditation, like, is amazing because you're actually able to be quiet with yourself. You're able to remove all of the noise and you're able to really go inside and see, like, what do I want? Because sometimes you do need that. Like, sometimes you just need just a little bit of quiet time where you're not with other people, time where you're not with people who take the attention off of yourself. Like, you need that quiet time. Like, if you can just have a quiet time for like 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, it doesn't matter. Just as long as you have that quiet time for you to really listen to your thoughts. And then also, like, I feel like society also deems us so, I feel like society also just makes it makes us feel bad for feeling bad, like feeling anxious, feeling depressed, feeling like we're not good enough. That is our body telling us there's something going on. Okay, it's not always a bad thing. Like, even if you're having like scary thoughts or whatever's going on with you, it's not always a bad thing. It's just your body telling you, hey, like, I don't like this. Whatever you're doing right now, I don't like it. That's what your body's telling you. Like, instead of being like, okay, I need to get rid of this feeling, try to understand it. Try to accept it. Like, hey, I'm feeling anxious. Like, why am I feeling anxious? Ask yourself, why are you feeling anxious? If you're feeling depressed, why are you feeling depressed? Like, if you're always thinking about the past, I know people tell you, like, don't think about the past. But, like, if there's something going on that makes you think about the past, there's something in the past that you miss. And that is okay if you miss it. And I know people tell you, like, oh, don't miss this, don't do that. No, you miss it, and it is okay. But you have to understand, and when you choose to accept yourself and accept the feelings that you're feeling, accept that your body feels anxious, depressed, scared, or whatever emotion, just knowing that's your body trying to communicate, like, hey, like, I want what I had, or I want what this person has, or whatever, and try to get it for yourself. Like, use that depression as motivation. Use that depression as motivation to get you where you need to be. And I know it's hard, especially like when you're in a depressive state, to get the help that you need. And sometimes, like, I remember I was so against like medication, but some people do need it. Like, I've tried like, I went to the doctor and I got some blood work done, and I found out that I do need to be on medication to regulate my hormones. So I end up doing that, and I end up feeling so much better. So that's why I'm saying, like sometimes, like, you have to kind of like do a trial and error. Like, you can choose to try to do it on your own, or you can choose to go to a doctor. You can choose to talk to a friend, a therapist, whatever you feel will be best for you. And I feel like the best way to know what's best for you is to ask yourself. And the first thing that pops up when you ask yourself, go do it. Go do it. Like, start building that trust up with yourself so you can go do what you want to do, okay? Because I'm not saying that you should stay in a depressive state forever, but I'm just saying that, like, you need to accept yourself so you can work through it and flow through life with it, okay? But yeah. So another thing with self-acceptance is just accepting, to recap, like, just to accept acceptance is just accepting who you are right now. Not who you have in your head, because sometimes I got mixed up with that too. Like, I started believing that, like, oh, I was like this girl, but in reality, I was not that girl. And that's okay. But you need that self-acceptance to bring you back to yourself and be like, hey, like, I'm not this confident girl that I thought I was in my head. And that is okay. Okay? That is okay. It doesn't make you less valuable. It doesn't make you less worthy. Okay? You are still a beautiful human, whether you are that ideal person or if you're not. Because I feel like with social media nowadays, like, they make you say, like, oh, you need to be a high value woman to be valuable. That's not true. Okay? That's not true. Everyone has their own value. Everyone does. Like, I don't care if you're homeless or if you have $1 billion to your name. Everyone has value. Everyone has worth. That's why you should accept yourself for who you are. And if you don't like the person that when you accept yourself, that's okay too. You have the power to change who you want to be. Like, you can either choose to accept yourself and do nothing and you can still live a good life like that. Like, I know people tell you like, oh, you cannot live a good life if you blah blah blah. No, I feel like if you choose to accept yourself, regardless of if you choose to change or not, you can still live a good life. Like, now you might not be the healthiest, you might not look the best, because like I feel like health and beauty kind of goes hand in hand. But if you want to eat those burgers, not go to the gym, you know, work a bare minimum job, it don't matter, girl. Go do it. If it makes you happy, go do it. If you care about being happy, you know, do what makes you happy. Okay? That's why it comes to self-acceptance. I feel like self-acceptance is just so peaceful when you just accept that, like, hey, I'm like this, and like, what can I do about it? And there are things you can do, and then there's things you can't do about it. But yeah, so thank you for watching my video. I really do appreciate it. See you later. Mwah.